Okay, it's SALONGALAXY.com here with our friend Geno Stampora. And Geno is here with the Beacon Group, the symposium for the students of Beacon. Now, I wanted to ask you a little bit about it. First of all, how's it going with the students?
Fantastic, Art. The students have so much passion and so much excitement. I wish everybody could be in there to experience it. It's outstanding.
Yeah. What are you doing in there that's different, say, than they would learn in a beauty school?
Well, you know what we try to do, and really it's only 2.5 days, but we try to take them beyond beauty school. We try to let them rub shoulders with the top people in the industry. Right now, Vivienne McKinder's in there talking to them. You know, we just try to take them a little bit beyond beauty school, stretch them a little bit, and get them to see the big picture, what our industry is all about.
So what would that entail then, beyond what a beauty school is, like the business aspect of the salon?
The business and the beauty and the artistic, and kind of that balance, and they get to see the symposium and business speakers and artists. Later on we have Charles Marcus, so we'll have a business speaker talk to them about motivation, kind of an idea to get them to understand that they can be so much more. And what a great industry we are.
Yeah. What do you think about the schools within this country right now? Are they turning out the quality of student that you would like to see?
I think that the greatest advancement in the beauty industry over the last 15 or 20 years has been beauty academies. There's better, more substantial, higher quality beauty academies and curriculum than there ever has been. Some of these owners are hairdressers, are dedicated, committed people. I do think it's where the greatest growth is, but I also think there's academies out there that still aren't giving the students everything they need. Now, with that said, Art, it's important to understand that there's some things a student can only get from a salon. You know, you can't make an academy a salon. You can make it as much like a salon as it is, but you can't make an academy a salon because they need that in-salon, behind-the-chair experience.
So what do you think it's going to take a student coming out of a normal beauty school to say, you know, I got to go in there and pay my dues, instead of coming in there and saying, I'm ready to rock and roll and get a chair?
Yeah, that's a great question. You're a genius. Not only is it a great question, but it's the greatest challenge that we face. We get some of these students that come in and they want the world, but they haven't earned the right yet. My greatest piece of advice to everyone is that you earn the right to get to the next level. So I think every student has to understand that you don't pay too big of a price, but you pay a price to go to a great salon. When you go to a great salon, you might not get paid a whole lot of money, but you earn the right to go to the next level and the next level and the next level. The most important thing, like you know, is we surround ourselves with great people.
What do you think about these students that get into salons and they don't want to contribute as a team member in the salon, working within the salon, saying, no, I got to sweep up hair, I got to do this, I got to clean a toilet, that aspect of it? I mean, it's kind of degrading to people. Do you think it's necessary in salons, though?
Not only do I think it's necessary, but the most successful chain of salons in America is the Visible Changes salons, John and Mary Ann McCormick, down in Houston, Texas, and San Antonio and Dallas. There's a few of them. They're all in Texas. Austin, I believe. That's where everybody starts. At Visible Changes, the concept is start at the bottom and work your way up. I think everybody has to know, because as a salon owner, I clean bathrooms. I've taken care of the floors. It's a part of the price we pay to do what we do. And I think the worst thing you can have, you know, when you talk about team, you know, I'm the master of team spirit, and I think it's so important that we have a true team. And the concept of true team is that we will really create an environment where we bring out the best in each other. Yeah. So I think if you look at it from that aspect, everybody should be willing to do everything it takes to provide a customer with an experience that's unforgettable. And if that's what we focus on, that's the main focus, success is imminent.
So if you were going to talk first to schools and say, let me tell you something that I think that you should be preparing these students to do, and then to students, let me tell you something that you should be prepared to do when you get in the salon, what would you first say to the school, then what would you say to the student?
I'll tell you, I would say exactly what I said to my employees every time I had an opportunity to talk with them. I used to ask my employees every day to please be the person that you were when I hired you. Be the person you were the day I hired you. I want you to look like him or her and dress like him or her and have the attitude that you had that day when everything was all accepting. I try to tell the students, be the student at the end of the school year that you were the day you started, and you were so excited to get your kit and have all your stuff and couldn't wait to look at all that. And now that you think it's junk, you know, but back then it was like the greatest thing in the world. People have to understand, all people in all aspects of every industry, the life is about people helping people be better people. If you put the customer first, you'll always be successful. And if you put the customer first, it means there's certain things you might not want to do that you're going to have to do to create that environment for them, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So that's where it's at.
Now, how long do you think it's going to take them to reach a level that they're going to be comfortable and say, I'm making a living, I love this business, I'm not quitting and becoming a nurse?
Yeah, it's a great question. And it varies, and you can't put a limit on it. It varies with every person. One of the things I tell people all the time is what I believe has made me successful in the beauty industry is I am virtually willing to do whatever it takes. And nothing gets in the way of me and my goal. Some people are like that. Some people, life can get in the way. Drama can get in the way. Problems can get in the way. Bad car, sick kids can get in the way. It varies with everyone. But I truly believe anywhere in America, if you're committed to your customer, you're committed to your salon and committed to the industry, I think in 6 to 9 months you can be making a good living and very successful in our industry. I don't think it takes that long. I think what people do is they start to drag it out. Now, one thing you're going to want to do is get to work and pay attention. You know, keep every customer that you do so that you can really work and grow. I want to thank you for visiting SalonGalaxy.com. I'm glad that you're here. Please look for me in the future. I'm trying to get more involved and share more stuff with you, but thank you, Art. You do a great job.
SalonGalaxy.com here with Geno Stampora. Appreciate it, buddy. You keep doing what you're doing with the Beacon class, and maybe one of these days we'll get in there and be able to film some of it for you people.
Wonderful. Yes, indeed.
Thank you, buddy. Good.